tell you, this family in Mnangagwa, allegedly they are trying to escape the country, but the route, yeah, it's getting really wide, but I'm happy though. I'm here for it, and I'll tell you why I'm here for it. It's because you know what I stand for as far as Mnangagwa and this family is concerned. They have caused us so much pain. You heard what the war vet said, that the wife took $60 million just to go around and she became a sonjga, you know, and tampa pada, do you understand that? Yeah, that's how deceptive this family is. Very sad indeed. And by the way, Gaza is trending. Okay, he has been trending. Guys, can we just say Comrade Gaza for president? I think that's the only way out. Hashtag, guys, hands off Gaza. By the way, Gaza is very safe. In fact, people are saying Mnangagwa don't even have the capacity to actually arrest Comrade Gaza. Mnangagwa, okay, the president of Zimbabwe, do not have the capacity to arrest Comrade Gaza. Wow, that's what people are saying on social media. And like I mentioned, it's trending. We also heard very clearly what Comrade Knox said. He said, no, don't worry, guys, chill. We are trying to launch Zimbabwe into its democratic, okay, right season till forever. We are trying, and I must just say respect for these war vets. Respect. Here, you want to be on the other side of history, and there will be consequences to pay. Guys, confirm you guys can hear me perfectly well. Drop hashtag hands off Gaza. I need to know if you can hear me well, because I am like right now I'm saying Gaza for president, guys. Gaza for president. So this family want to run away, they must stick around. Okay, guys, so before we get into the nitty-gritties, okay, if you just pass through this channel, maybe accidentally, or you're actually being invited, listen here, will just subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell, okay? 150 people, almost 200, just pressing the button. I know you guys are desperate to know what's going on in the country. You need updates. Please just thumbs up the video. You can just that. Thumbs up the video. All of y'all now, so that we can push, inviting everyone. Hashtag Gaza for president. Okay. I know some people are having different views, but listen, yo, guys, can we just respect Nelson Chamisa right now? I think we need to send him his flowers while he's still alive. Okay, he made it very clear, God, hashtag, isn't it? Don't worry, guys. God is in control. He was very clear. Chill, guys. Don't play with those that pray, okay? Because you know when you pray and you know that God is leading you, no, you understand that when God leads, you have won. You have won. Okay, so anyway, guys, here we are. Job Scala. Okay, he said it seems Blaise Bombshell Gaza has hit them where it hurts most. If you are the making incoherent pronouncements of looking for Gaza, yeah, abaya chaipo. If you don't scare them, they will never arrest them. All allegations are emerging now after he attacked the 2030 nonsense. Okay, some people were having different views, but trust me, Gaza is doing the Lord's work. It's in this season. But I must just say, that's what I love when children speak. You see the power of words, and fathers stand up to protect the leaders of a nation. I want to say respect for the war vets, respect for our fathers. Honestly, I honor you, sirs, for what you have done. Now, Zimbabwean Kosa said Mr. Mnangagwa is forcing himself on Zimbabweans. No one wants him. Mnangagwa needs to go. People are shouting, go, sir. We want nothing to do with you and your family. Why are you forcing yourself? Please, just go in peace. In peace. If you might as well, you want us to come and help you to pack? I'm sure Zimbabweans are happy to pack. Don't wait for that drama for Sri Lanka. Remember what happened in Sri Lanka? Yeah, you don't want that. So if you want us to assist you packing your clothes, please say we're more than welcome to do so. We can pack. If you want even us to iron prior, we can iron whatever you want, because we want you gone. You caused us so much pain and want nothing to do with Mnangagwa. Majora Jero said, you sit and think anyone else will bring a popular uprising in Zimbabwe. Okay. No one is coming. The fact that Mnangagwa even thinks of a third term and establishing his dynasty is because he knows people will never stay. He only fears challenge from his own people like Comrade Gaza. You need to know that the only people that Mnangagwa is fearing right now is Comrade Gaza. Talk about the opposition. He wiped the floor with their heads. Look, he played the games and used Mafume about a year and a half ago. What's happening today? Humiliating them. Now he wants us to focus on Mafume and forget about him being the kingpin of corruption. And people always say, yeah, because everything that happens in the country, he has never condemned corruption. He has never condemned violence. So honestly, we think he is the kingpin. Right. And I must tell you that some people within ZANU-PF are not speaking in tongues. Pray for survival. Because listen, guys, it's between life and death. Nick Mangwana is desperate. The very same man that he defended when he came into power in 2017. Now he started speaking, he started quoting scriptures. Guys, okay, Jesus Christ deserves some honor and respect. The Bible, listen, y'all, that book is powerful. Because now Nick Mangwana is quoting scriptures, addressing Mnangagwa. He said, Uroi, rebellion is as sinful as witchcraft, and stubbornness is as bad as worshipping idols. 1 Samuel 5:23, and I agree with you. Rebellion is as sinful as witchcraft, and stubbornness is as bad as worshipping idols. That's what the scripture says, and you're right. When a person is rebellious, Mnangagwa is the only one that is rebellious in the country. It's always been, you know, whether you say this, it does good, the opposite. When people say this is wrong, it does the opposite. The children think they own Zimbabwe, and this time that they need to remember that Zimbabweans are done, and they want them shaping peacefully. Maombi also is staunch supporter for ZANU-PF, said the political situation in Zimbabwe has reached another level. For the past few weeks, the political arena in Zimbabwe has been a festival of insults across the political divide. But henceforth, the political paradigm shifted towards action. It's checkmate after checkmate. Mumano Nyura Chete Gorerino is referring to Mnangagwa. He's the only one that is singing, no one else. You know, I was laughing when I saw the reports that the police wants to arrest Gaza. I'm like, police wants to arrest Gaza? Do they ever need to come to social media and say that, Gaza is an easy person to arrest in Zimbabwe? Easy peasy. Why coming to social media? It's all a play. Because they're saying they don't have no capacity. Because don't forget, guys, it was in 2017 where the police were literally being told with the military to say, sit on the floor, do not take action. The police were commanded by the military. So when we all know that as much as Mnangagwa tried to play his cards, he knows that the base is more stronger. In fact, people are alleging that right now, Comrade Gaza is at KG6. Okay, these are just allegations. I cannot confirm or deny, but I'm simply saying he's safe. Police cannot come to social media. It's just sending waves of intimidation. The time of intimidating since then is past. We want political space where we have conversations. How many people are excited about the Zimbabwe that is coming? Because let me tell you, robust conversations in the background are suggesting that there will be peace in this country from now onwards. Just know that you're playing your game. Even if you're a politician, you must know you're a servant. Otherwise, if you don't feel like a servant, do not even try to be part of this administration. Sit in your house, because the time of muzzling is gone. No one is better than the citizens. Mnangagwa reports to the citizens of Zimbabwe. He is actually not in Zimbabwe. If he feels like he's tired, sir, you're more than welcome to leave and give other people a chance. Now there is a guy called Gakanji. He's a staunch supporter of Mnangagwa. This one he's still hanging on a thread. You know, he's still hanging on a thread. He said to those plotting to process against the Vision 2030 agenda within ZANU-PF and beyond, the Zimbabwe National Army is not the Salvation Army. Okay, I love that. We are vigilant and we are watching your moves closely. Any attempt to disrupt peace and sow discord through unsanctioned protests will be met with the full force of the law. Remember, the consequences of such actions will not be light. There will be no mere garnishing of teeth, rather than a severe reckoning of those who choose to challenge the stability of our nation. Proceed with caution, for your actions are under scrutiny and the repercussions will be felt by any involved. Stay tuned. And this is actually a ZANU-PF Mnangagwa staunch supporter. And I want to say to you, Gakanje, Mnangagwa is not Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe is not Mnangagwa. Okay, so let's make this very clear. First and foremost, Mr. Gakanje, the Zimbabwe National the Zimbabwe National Army is a Zimbabwe National Army, not Mnangagwa's army. Okay, let's put it out there. I don't care what you're doing in your party. You can do whatever you want, but let's put this on record. The military belongs to Zimbabwe, not to Mnangagwa, not to any politician or to Chamisa. No, they don't. Okay, not to Kasukule, no, they don't. There's a military force. So don't bring your threats because they don't actually work right now, and they don't work. We are focusing on is Mnangagwa really pecking because we can peck with him. All these thing of threats, it does not cut. It doesn't. So stop wasting your time. We are focused here. We are resolute. But I want to remind you that there are speculations on social media. Okay, I know why people are dropping all these speculations because they are saying, guys, don't be careful, you can be used by the war vets. I don't buy that. I talk to these people, they're heart-to-heart conversations. They mean business. They want to reinstate some harmony in the country. And do not forget, I must also say shout out to Ibo Mandaza, because remember immediately after elections, Ibo Mandaza pushed on transition of authority and Mnangagwa refused. You know, Chamisa tried to push for dialogue, he refused. But now without a choice, the transition of authority is exactly what's going on in the background as we speak. Zimbabwe has to be restored. Guys, I just want to say, for those that were looking for violence, no. The brother is going to leave, okay? Mnangagwa will leave because there's no choice. In fact, I saw the report this afternoon. I'm going to look at that story later on, that he has been asked by the deep state to say, please resign and go now. The deep state asked Mnangagwa, what do they say? The deep state is ZANU-PF in totality said to him, sir, live in peace and go. Remember what happened during the time of Mugabe? The deep state as well gave instructions, sir, please go. Okay. Dr. Walter Muzembe said the current conflict inside ZANU-PF is over the intention to change a constitution and create a life state presidency. It is not limited to this party, but it is a national issue because the constitution is the supreme law of a country. The changes are being initiated by a party, but will assume national character that will affect everyone regardless of our party affiliations. Therefore, disseminating messaging that says leave ZANU-PF to fight it out alone is politically daft. In defense of a constitution, people should take sides, conscious of the fact that before change happens nationally, it starts in ZANU-PF. Gesha isipo yakanaka unogeza ugogeza kushika wazogeza kushika uchingogeza uzogeza. You know that song? Guys, I honestly, Comrade Gaza Sandoz, you say, I honor you. Honestly, I'm asking you guys in your homes, pray for him. Guys, I'm so grateful that in this era, I'm literally witnessing where fathers are standing firm. You know, guys, men, do you understand the power that you guys carry? Look, I am witnessing in 2025 fathers. I'm talking about great fathers, and these people are grandfathers. That's what we are talking about when we talk of legacy. Is has standing firm to defend the legacy of a nation. Guys, what a time to be alive! What a season to be alive! Watching greatness personified. Hi, guys, I honor you, fathers. I really do. Okay, so those that have been, some of them did not have access to actually listen to Comrade Knox. Comrade Knox came clear and said, guys, we are working towards the transitional authority in this country. We want to give you a gift of democracy. We want to give you the foundation. Oh, God bless me. Guys, you need to bless me, honestly. Bless me. You know, I was screaming here, talking to fathers, and I'm like, we just want the foundation. That's what we want. And the fathers, listening fathers, not all the nonsense of Mnangagwa, are like, no, we give you what you want. We shall do everything in our power to make sure there is foundation. All these shenanigans, I can tell you, their counter, you know, the counter intelligence from Mnangagwa side from Temu. You know Temu? You know that Temu thing? Those are the counterintelligence from Mnangagwa, from Temu, are trying to divert your attention from the most important part, is what fathers are doing, and say, no, it's just inside. It's not a ZANU-PF fight. You know, how do you know Muchamba is folded? He's coming with the presser, but the guy looks sad. Many people are so, like, literally, they're gone. Do you know that Ziabi was chased out of ZANU-PF headquarters when he went there and tried to fire Gaza? He did it in the bush. That will tell you that this is not a joke. It's not a walk in the park. Restoration in Zimbabwe's freedom is finally here, and I am celebrating. You know, I am excited. I just can't wait to, guys, how many people can't wait to go back to Zimbabwe and actually witness the true independence, okay? The new independence in 2025. How many people can't wait to be in Zimbabwe? Okay, so let's let you guys listen to Comrade Knox, please. Take a listen.
The revolution is with us. It has ended.
Right, the Gaza revolution has ended.
The agenda.
Right.
One, we want to restore dignity of our people. Two, we want distributive justice in this country. Zimbabwe is undergoing all these challenges. We are failing actually to start on something meaningful in terms of our democratic development. Why? Because we had the false starts in 1980. At the heart of all our challenges is the lack of a democratic constitution. We have a constitution in this country which inflates the powers of the executive president, which erodes the power of the voter, and it gives more power to the elected representatives who decide not to represent those who voted for them once they are voted into power. We have a constitution in this country where we have one center of power. This is the greatest challenge which we face in terms of the constitution. One center of power is a recipe for disaster, and it is the chief ingredient in all dictatorships.
Hi.
When you have one center of power and you don't have an elected vice president or president, but an appointed one,
Shout out to
that is the BSD of the appointing authority who happens to be the president, then it means the clout of those vice presidents who are appointed is greatly diminished. They are more or less senior ministers without portfolio. This is very important to understand. Any appointed government official has no power because he does not have any mandate from the people, but from the appointing authority. This is the danger of one center of power. We are saying the Gaza revolution is supposed to bring in, it's focused on bringing in a transitional arrangement which will rectify most of these anomalies that we find ourselves in.
Right.
There is nothing like what
the Gaza resolution that fathers are speaking about is exactly what we are looking at right now. The Gaza resolution.
to develop it. Why? Because we had the false starts in 1980. At the heart of all our challenges is the lack of a democratic constitution. We have a constitution in this country
My bad.
which inflates the powers of the executive president, which erodes the power of the voter, and it gives more power to the elected representatives who decide not to represent those who voted for them once they are voted into power. We have a constitution in this country where we have one center of power. This is the greatest challenge which we face in terms of the constitution. One center of power is a recipe for disaster, and it is the chief ingredient in all dictatorships. When you have one center of power and you don't have an elected vice president or president, but an appointed one, that is the BSD of the appointing authority who happens to be the president, then it means the clout of those vice presidents who are appointed is greatly diminished. They are more or less senior ministers without portfolio. This is very important to understand. Any appointed government or state official has no power because he does not have any mandate from the people, but from the appointing authority. This is the danger of one center of power. We are saying the Gaza revolution is supposed to bring in, it's focused on bringing in a transitional arrangement which will rectify most of these anomalies that we find ourselves in. There is nothing like what
my apologies. I think I took the wrong one. My apologies, guys. My apologies. All right, you heard what Comrade Knox said. Okay, so let me make this clear, just to clear up the problems that I'm seeing on social media. By the way, guys, you can't be too educated to a point where you actually don't fail to read the room. I know some people are saying, no, it's just a ZANU-PF fight, forget about it, it's a lie. What I realize is there are people that had interest because they wanted to hijack the struggle. You know, when I said hijack the struggle, I mean they thought they would say, it's our thing, we did this thing and now look where we are now. No. So what the fathers did is that they realized that there is no way you can leave this hanging within the ZANU-PF staff, fight against Mnangagwa. It's a Zimbabwean issue. Okay, so honestly, don't be dumb. We're gonna have to back up our fathers to go through this. There is no way we are going to allow Mnangagwa to play as the dirty game, the divide and rule. Because Mnangagwa has always been surviving by divide and rule. He plays around with elections. He messes up with individuals. He abuses when he wants to. He arrests. He tortures when he wants to. We need to stop all this nonsense and begin to realign ourselves with the politics of respect and honor. So there is absolutely nothing wrong with introducing a transition authority. What is wrong with that? Why is it some people are saying, no, I don't think it's a good thing, guys. Let us be very careful. I don't think fathers will sit there to deceive the entire people. Do not forget, they've left all these ZBC, all this platform, and just go on social media because they know that's where the power is, social media. And I don't think ZANU-PF actually saw social media coming. You know, when you think you're smarter than life and God shows you that you're actually a fool. I'm better than you, right? So they're shocked now that how all of a sudden people are so involved in politics, heavily involved. Guys, I just want to honor you, honestly. I wanted to honor you because when I started pushing, I said, guys, yo, come, let's have a conversation. People really came, and the people are still coming today. It means a lot. Take your country serious. You can't keep on complaining when you allow evil people to be at the forefront. Evil people are too loud. You know, remember Mchangwa when he speaks, wicked people are too loud, and you're just quiet. No, you speak, you communicate, you converse your needs. And look, imagine if we were sitting and not doing anything, nothing was going to work. But let's communicate respectfully. Let's not even buy all these shenanigans that says it's not a ZANU-PF thing. It's not. Every Zimbabwean is suffering except the criminals. In fact, there is no ZANU-PF because the party was ejected by criminals. There is no ZANU-PF. They were just literally playing Zimbabweans around elections. And I must say, I respect one of my friends who said long time ago, elections don't work in Zimbabwe, not under these conditions, where a person controls the military. No, not the military, the police. Some of the military guys were being controlled. You look at the judiciary being controlled. Is that ZEC controlled? How do you expect that person to actually do the right thing? It captured all the institutions. Yeah, we're going to support Gaza like a full time. Now, I hear majority just said I will ride on Commander Gaza's back and grab the opportunity to take part in stopping the brutal and corruptive family. Yes, we were taken for a ride in November 2017, but surely that can't deter us to the point that we would rather put up with the Mafidi dynasty, Gaza to the people. And I must also say that I respect the fathers. They apologized. Show me or tell me where Mnangagwa apologized. They didn't even apologize at all. Mnangagwa never apologized to anybody. Have you ever heard him say, sorry, Zimbabweans, I hurt you? None. But the fathers came in the state, we want to apologize for the decision we make in 2017. We played the wrong person who brought us in this mess. We apologize. Listen, what more do you Zimbabwe want? They apologized to cry out loud. Did Mnangagwa ever apologize? Now, cyber, they said that Zimbabweans have been suffering for a very long time, but our war vets were quiet because they were benefiting. Okay, this is what he's saying. These guys only pretend to speak for the problem when their power or wealth is threatened. Agree to the transitional government leadership phase, otherwise Mchashandiswa. Which is a very powerful point, but again, I do not like the command, but I like to communicate respectfully. One thing I know, because I have called these people, I called them, and I said, I don't want to be part and parcel of nonsense. I don't want to be blamed tomorrow, because if I sit here and I speak to people, I must be accountable of what I say. I'm young. I'm only 42 years old, okay? Yes, I don't want Zimbabwe to wake up tomorrow and call me names. And they said, no. It's not what people think. We are fixing this thing. We are correcting it. You also heard Ibo Mandaza. He said the same thing. They had a meeting 2 days ago where they said the same thing. Transitional government is what they are working on. Let's support our fathers. Let's work with them, right? If you want to comment, if you want to say something, say it respectfully. If you want to write letters, write letters. Let them know where we stand. But don't just complain and say, no, this is not a good thing. People are saying we are standing with the fathers. I am backing up the fathers. I want this country to work. And I want Mnangagwa and his family and every criminal in the country to be arrested. Okay? And I mean it. Mnangagwa and his family needs to leave anywhere so near to do with government. And I'm just so worried, because I said to myself, do you know what, in Zimbabwe we have got some people that even if they go to prison, they can actually do crimes from the prison. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. So I can't wait to see who is going to be the praying and who's going to be the minister of the military. They're just playing games, because we want people who are adamant, brutal, who can fire back these kind of people, because these criminals, they can play any games from anywhere. I'm telling you, these are hardcore criminals. So we are not playing games. We mean it. And I know that Mnangagwa's kids are listening. It's okay, brothers. You need to listen. You have hurt Zimbabweans for too long. So when we speak here, we know exactly what we are saying. You robbed us of a beautiful destiny because of greedy and selfishness. It was never about your family. It was about the Zimbabwean people. Okay. Brian said, when you do comrade Sierra Vashandiswe, imimusaendako, kokana muine alternative to stop 2030 nonsense and mutilation of our constitution. Come forward and you'll see citizens behind you. Otherwise, then you and this one because there's also people that are being paid right now trying to neutralize you, thinking, no, fathers are no, listen. I said, I'm not going to buy to the divide and rule of Mnangagwa. I stand with comrades that are standing now, Comrade Gaza. I am for the Gaza movement. I hashtag hands off Comrade Gaza. I stand with our fathers. We want to restore sanity in Zimbabwe. We cannot carry on this trajectory. We are better than this. Zimbabweans, we are better than this. Look at other countries. Guys, just look at other countries. We can do this together. We can. And these questions have been asked since last night, because there are some commentators, you know, like I said, they wanted to hijack this thing. But unfortunately, Father taught them a lesson. There's some people who wanted to make it their own stuff. And Father saw, no, it's a Zimbabwean thing. That's why everyone, I'm saying inclusive, they're having meetings, robust meetings, back to back. This country will be fixed. Did you also saw Chisano in Zimbabwe? Having a convert came to Zimbabwe. Chisano came to Zimbabwe to meet up with Chamisa. Guys, what more do you want? You have been praying for peace. Now the peace is here. You complain. Israel. Poverty. You know, they want to go back to suffer in Egypt. I think you guys are not suffering from Stockholm syndrome. Seriously, because what are you doing? What are you really doing? What you prayed for is here. Now, instead of embracing it and prayerfully and support, you're not saying, no. As we are being played. Boy. No, guys. No. I said, I spoke to them. They mean business. These people want to build a league as for themselves. They want to war. They fought for this country. They cannot allow one family to destroy it. Even the four families destroy the country. At least they can hijack and bring it back to sanity. The agreement that they had prior to 1980. The reason why Mnangagwa was killed. They killed him because they knew he wanted unity. He wanted a new start in Zimbabwe. They wanted to hijack this thing to make it their own personal bank account, like they're doing. They did, but looting, abusing people, torture. Why is Itai Zamara to cry out that I can't wait those that killed him to be held to account? I can't wait. All right, so Lynn said, my question is simple. As in Zimbabwe, Diane, all politicians are the same. That is why there are elections. The idea is to keep changing them like diapers, looking for a lesser devil, because there are no angels out there. If you believe there is, then you are either naive, daft, or both. The past decades of having opposition in the urban areas and ZANU-PF in the rural party has taught me that these lot have some potential of devilish tendencies. This is not the first time I'm saying. We see the other side of evil. More because they control the state apparatus. Imagine if in Komana she's referring to Mafume, who we have seen now beyond reasonable doubt that the guy on his own is actually very beyond corrupt. Yo, Mafume, it hurt me actually. Komana had control over the state apparatus. He's already looting with Nani Kuzoti, Are Nesimba Chero, Musaite van Mafuza. You know what hurts me the most? Is Mafume was part and parcel of demolishing people's houses. Remember, houses were demolished. The guy knew how he's looting, but he's demolishing someone's house. Yo, explain to me. Pretending like he's a genuine, authentic mayor. Deception. So honestly, deception is both ways. I'm sure that's why Chamisa is struggling. Chamisa struggled. Last time I was with Douglas Monzora. Fast forward, we played with this all the nonsense of Shavangu, and Shavangu is going to be behind bars. I can't wait to see that idiot behind bars. I can't wait. He's going to be behind bars. Bear in mind, being an idiot is not swearing. It's means that you're a fool. That's what it means. Yeah, you know. I can't wait to see this guy behind bars. And then Jarman said, I see some people on here saying let them fight. I'm not getting involved. Listen, I understand you got used in 2017. I repeatedly said don't do it. However, this has nothing to do with overthrowing Emerson. It's the fact he is an incompetent leader. He has people rallying behind him to step past his cell by debt. I mean the constitution. It has everything to do with you. Comrade Gaza is ZANU-PF. You might hate that, but he spoke the truth. There was no lie in what he spoke in these presses. Absolutely nothing meaning it's genuine. ZANU-PF fights can also be your fight. This is one of them. And people don't understand how to play the game. Okay, be smart when you're dealing with the wicked. It's a time to play the game. How do you play the game to win? Is you watch, you know, if they make a move, you make a move. Fathers are serious, man. I honor them. Honestly, no one. Mugabe failed. Mnangagwa failed to build a strong legacy. But you know what Gaza did? This is what we talk about when you say you know how to play the game. When you know how to play real chess, is what Comrade Gaza did. He chipped in, confronting Mnangagwa. I'm not afraid of you. You say, I am not afraid of you. But here he is. And they're coming here, the police don't want to arrest him. Are you telling me they don't know where he is? They do. Try to intimidate people. You know where he is, right? You are humiliated and embarrassed because you know you can't take him. That's what people say on social media. The police know that they can't arrest Gaza, because if they do, it's gonna rain on them. It's gonna rain, y'all. I love the game. You know, the God who answers prayers. This God, he answers prayers. Okay. How the mighty have fallen. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. You know, from no one can say anything. Everybody, you know, all these institutions, I created them. They know who their godfather is. To mute. This God is too much. All right, so there are people. I want you guys to tell me what you think from Comrade Gaza's presser. Okay, this past presser, because I did not analyze the presser, but it's very powerful points that you brought, and I want you guys to comment. I told you, comment in the comment section. They read your comments. They actually watch the videos that we do. Yes, you may be surprised that they're actually watching as we speak right now. They are live with us. Okay, they are watching. All the fathers that you see watch. They hear what Zimbabweans are saying. That's why I've always been saying your voice matters. Speak up respectfully. You know, share your views. Okay, let them hear you. But I think we need to listen to his presser. Let's take a listen to Comrade Gaza, please.
I come to you once again to tell you that we mobilize ourselves to deliver the final blow to a dictatorship that lacks any wisdom or empathy. We are now ready to deliver the final push, a push that needs all of us to face the odds and base a new country. We are going to give you a clearer signal soon. It will come before 2700 hours at night.
Right.
So that we end this 27 business. We have read in the media that police are on high alert to deal with demonstrations. We appeal to the police to be on the side of the people, to think of the impact of keeping this regime in power and the effects on you and your family. We also ask you to respect the Constitution, which allows for peaceful demonstrations and provides for ways to remove rogue regimes from power. The police say they are on high alert. Let's remind them that they were on high alert when we said ZIMBABWE, Party, and brought back Mnangagwa. They must be on high alert again as we remove this dictator. In the past week, there have been attempts by this corrupt regime to buy more veterans with groceries and balls so that they can forget their birthright, and the reason why our fellow comrades lost their lives and lives to liberate this country. These tickets are only being given to war veterans who belong to the ZANU-PF War Veterans League, as if they are the only ones who liberated this country. I want to be clear here and now that we are not for sale. We want to put the future of our children in that of their children.
Respect.
Mnangagwa using criminals like Tumbarara and Bahia is going across the country buying hampers and donating a paltry $200 for each war veteran. We say paltry because in our country, over data life is 500 years, and therefore anything below that is an insult. Stop insulting freedom fighters. The question that needs to be answered, however, is where is Tumbarara getting that money?
Right.
He is dishing out. Is it coming to his pocket? No, that's not the case. If Gaza is failing to fund from church and the welfare of all veterans, how can individuals afford this? We all know he is a corrupt fraudster. We have made millions from the perimeter of war project at the State House. In a country hit by drought, schools are without books, teachers are poor, nurses work without adequate protective clothing. What does the road president do? He splashes 42 million on building a wall so that he can fund the lavish lifestyle of Tumbarara. How do you take first-class money just for your wife to go around the country to play father and fly your family? Honestly, 60 million for family and games. Your wife cannot sit yourself down and big with the mission of being a new president. These things are allowed to happen. These things are allowed to happen because we are being led by crooks. Nothing more, nothing less.
Agreed.
They are worse than baboons. With the legendary primitive accumulation of wealth, we have brought this economy to its knees. Levels we need under the late president Gaza was far much better. This glorious Mnangagwa is signed us to shame as a people and nation. We must reclaim our lost glory, and therefore, as we move forward, our goal is to ensure that honesty and compassionate people have control over the source of funds in our treasury.
Honest and compassionate. Yeah.
This will ensure that national funds are not treated as personal funds, is currently the case. how heartless and selfish can one be? To drill a bore for a homeless war veteran, you expect one to drink water while sleeping under the stars. That's bullshit. What is more important, shelter or a bore? Do you know that war veterans sacrifice their youth, education, opportunities for jobs, and even life to bring liberation, and wish to pay them that selfless sacrifice with a few coins? We are not Judas. We will not sell out. In all honesty, what kind of a person or human being leaves hospitals without medicine and instead uses scarce resources for the construction of an overpriced perimeter wall and straight house? My advice would have been better. You build better people, sell for yourself. Why should that person be allowed to remain in office? Where is my year? I live very destitute, made poor by a government that steals from this country. You go before national TV, threatening to tear a national constitution. In what capacity is who? Does he know the 2013 constitution represents the voice of the people? This is treasonable to pull on the voice of the people just to tickle the behind of a useless person who calls self-president.
Wow, I love that. That Mnangagwa is useless, and I agree with him. He's useless. Guys, do you remember that Mnangagwa's friend in Belarus? You remember that friend that ran away last time? Allegations are he's thinking of going to Belarus, and there was something that people were speculating that he's building. He bought either a mansion in Belarus, so they are, they say that he is looking at going to Belarus. Hello. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Okay. Don't think that they were so smart. So I'm so excited right now when I hear Paul speak the way that they do. Listen, guys, Mnangagwa will not say, even, guys, I wish you could have just listened to Chamisa. How I wish. You need to blame Manaka Krisa. Every mouth was scream and shout out, Chamisa will never leave this country. I wish you could have just had a conversation with Chamisa in 2023. We wouldn't be in this mess that we are in today, but you know what he did? He was adamant. I knew that the fall of this man, it's not going to be all right. Look, listen to the words. How do you even sleep at night? How do you even wake up and look into in the eyes of your children? Out of all this, guys, when you're a father, sir, just do the right thing. Just do right, especially when you have got kids and grandchildren. You must remember that these kids, I apologize. Please do the right thing. Just do the right thing. Shame, it's sad. Look, the wife is taking 60 million. Where's the money? Where did she put the money? Because those kind of things you can just get them. They are all over the place, right? What was 60 million? My hospital that's not me showing. While we are talking about the hospital, I was even thinking, and I think I spoke to someone yesterday that I genuinely think that there's one person that can be the best minister of health, just my tech, and that is Dothan Moyo. Okay, Dothan Moyo, I've known him for years, doing incredible work in Zimbabwe. People don't even know these guys. Great work. He works with medication. He's been in Pharmanova for years. I mean, what a resume. Why can these people get positions to actually work in our health systems? Sorry, the people keeps on dialing and they're just, my apology, please just bear with me. You understand? We need men and women who are capable of doing the work, who have integrity. In fact, I heard that last time he tried to apply and he was told that he was not entrenched in ZANU-PF. What kind of nonsense is that? People need to be given a position because you are so much sold out to ZANU-PF so that you can do their dirty work and lie, steal and deceive people. No, we need men and women who are honesty in the government. Honestly, there's a number. I still believe in Tedabi. I still believe in Gift Mugano. I believe, these guys are amazing. I believe in them. Give them a chance to resuscitate Zimbabwe. These men are, honestly, Tendai is like, I believe in him. I do believe in him. I know some people may talk about politics. We are talking about it. I mean, genius, yeah. Tendai is a genius when it comes to finance. Mugabe to push back on Mutuli Ngube immediately after the zig and say this whole thing is not going to work. You know, Mushavan was told you whatever you're doing is not going to work. Where the hell is Mushavan right now? Where is he? Guys, presser was a banger, but we need to listen. Comment in the comment section because they need to know what you think about the presser. Okay.
Nobody is fighting through the mail, through booking so that he survives. We must stop sacrificing national because for personal death. I call on him to focus on the future and I assure him he will never, safety will hang again. In this country, we now have degree learners, prostitutes.
Wow.
After attaining degree, young girls are forced into streets to sell their bodies to earn their kids. You know we are the great clients because only you have access to the national face. Our children have lost their moral timber.
Yeah.
Because of really selfish adults. Kindergarten mistaking gray hair for wisdom. Look at the company Mnangagwa keeps. Zambia, Matuke, one in ZANU-PF and others. All these are dead background. They are shameless and corrupt. Their parents were well-known sellers during the Zimbabwe itself. But now they want to behave as if they are more Zimbabweans than Zimbabwe. Why does he surround himself with such people? Because he is one of them. Christopher Mchanga, my friend, we say to appeal to your questions. He has been our brother. We stood together. But your statement, although half-hearted, was just a pity. How do you defend a person who arrested your son like a common criminal overseas? That is these children good days. While your son was being held in a Roman prison in charges of selling, this young president was given Shigananda a license without even consulting contracts.
We cannot survive.
Is that the president you want? Mnangagwa, the people of Zimbabwe are charging you the following. One,
He was being charged.
presiding over a failed state.
Yes.
A nation that has failed its people.
Right.
50% of Zimbabweans are in poverty, while over 80% are jobless. You and your government have no plan whatsoever to correct these mistakes and failures. Two, constitutional abuse of office. You have captured the judiciary for personal gain, firing judges willy-nilly, and issuing threats when judgments don't conform to what you want. You destroyed the very core of our democracy and legal system. Three, you have turned state resources to a personal playground. Civil state duties to your wife. We have abused state resources and it has become a challenge who hires and fires government workers at your needs. You have decided you have been riding over corruption, organized with that for your own political fight. Your children and yourself are at the center of all corrupt activities. You invite criminals to state house because you yourself are a thief. Five, you have stolen people's happiness.
Yes, Daddy.
Mnangagwa must therefore just go. And we move forward. This is our plan. We put enough mechanism to make sure the liberation of the agenda again.
Right.
Going forward, all stakeholders of various parties and civil groups will be consulted on every step they take. We want to liberate all, so this should never be viewed as a ZANU-PF internal fight. It should never be converted into such. We are going to call for action soon. Stock up in preparation for a national shutdown as we march to free Zimbabwe.
Right.
This has prophesied long that Zimbabwe, get ready for action. Be ready for action once you receive the signal. We called upon you to step down peacefully and immediately in a big note. The people are going to force you to step down in line with the provisions of the Constitution. Once you go, we will allow for a transition to a democratic government where people's voices are heard and their rights are respected. Stay divided, warned, or entertained. The choice is yours. We are not afraid of you. Never. We are not afraid of your propaganda machine. We are the people.
Yes.
We are the majority. And we will prevail. Mnangagwa will say stop tribalizing in the future of our people. We say once again to you, live now and live peacefully. For the sake of our nation, for the sake of our people, and for the sake of your own legacy, if you still have any, we will die for what we believe in.
Right.
This is our work. This is all we have. This is all we shall ever have. And Mnangagwa can't be allowed to keep abusing us or stealing from us. Power to the people. Muri Zimbabwe tinosangana zvakare. Hapasina nyika yekuti zitauro kuti ndozvati vakudidzwa mese. Nyaya hombe yataita press conference iyi ndeyekubuya uchidzayi kuti kutaura tataura. Right. Tawakuda action. Uyu vanozema kuti Mnangagwa takamupa mukana wekuti ngayo ngaaziye president atanga kukupirwa kuti aende peacefully. Tinana Mbeki, tinana Zuma, tinana velete president Mugabe vakakupirwa kuti vaende, vakaenda vaine munhu wavo. Asi unoda kuti munhu akaunganwa nematsotsi akawanda. Matsotsi aya aba ndinoshaya kuti izvo hama dzake dzinosiya hama yavo ichikepswa nematsotsi ichipfurwa nematsotsi. Nozi matsotsi aya ana kuramba achimuita upenyu hwenyu huchishupika.
All right, guys. I know most of you have listened to the press, and you can still go and listen on HSTV. Right, subscribe to the channel. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see the next Zimbabwe, guys. Listen, we all can debate on stuff openly. You know, guys, engage, laugh. Man, that's what life is about. We need to live again, guys. We need to live, man. We need to live. You know, that's why I've always been saying there's something not right with us. Not with us, with Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa has been the problem, the main problem. The tumor that needs to be surgically removed. Some of my friends always say that. The tumor that needs to be surgically removed is Mnangagwa. Is the main problem. His family, his children, his wife, all of them needs to go. The concubines, okay, all of them, they must be gone. Be gone. But I can't wait to to hear what you guys think in the comment section. I've told you, they actually read your comments, which includes those that are working for Mnangagwa. They do read the comments as well, just give me feedback. But sir, I mean, if you are struggling, we are more than welcome to, we are happy to come and help you to pack, okay? You know, honestly, we can come and assist you to pack. You need to go. All these fixing status, thinking that you own Zimbabwe, forget it. It's all in your heads. You can go and do whatever you want to the farm. If you leave the farm, just know that people are going to take the farm. I've seen some people in the comment section that they're going to divide the farm. Only God knows. I don't know. Okay. But all I'm saying is, Mr. Mnangagwa, allegations are he may be flying to Belarus, okay, to his body and dying there, live his life, who knows what. You know, there's a lot that's going on with this family. This family knew that this day would come. They did not know it would come sooner. They thought they can get away with the 2030. Not in our lifetime. It will never happen. Guys, drop your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to like the live, guys. Push algorithm, inviting everyone. I'll see you a little bit later on. There's a lot going on social media. So much. I need to go also listen to the presser. Don't forget that Chris Muchangwa is going to have a presser this afternoon at 2. In fact, I think 2 has passed, but you can always watch the delayed one. So exciting. Let's hear what he says, Chris, and we will analyze that a little bit later in the evening. I love you guys. Bless you and bless Zimbabwe. It's had to rain this end. God is good. I love you guys, and bye for now. Man, that's like wild.